YouTube. Yeah, we trying to, get shit going again like we used to, but sometimes you gotta fix some new shit with some old shit. So here we are. Gentlemen, go ahead, introduce yourselves.
It's your boy Big Herb.
We're not gonna make that a thing. We're not gonna call it Gamma Blerds again. No.
Didn't we tell him to use his new nickname?
Oh, what was it?
It's Big Coquito.
Oh shit.
So that's Big Coquito. Now, what's going on, everybody? You know who I am. I'm not doing the introduction thing. Y'all, if you don't know who I am, then why are you looking at this?
Facts, big facts. So, now that we're live, I can actually keep up with comments as well if we get anybody on there to make comments, and we can reply back to them.
I forgot my laptop.
You forgot your laptop. Yeah. You got everything. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's start things off.
Don't look at me. I'm not going to YouTube
Actually,
right now.
You guys.
I'm not going to YouTube right now to look at the
comments.
comments.
Anyway, let's start off things light, and I'm probably gonna piss some people off with this. I don't care. The game that has been taking everybody's attention by storm, and everybody's been raving about it, is Marvel Rivals. You guys have played it. People in the background have played it. Pretty sure some of you at home played it. Hot take from Trey. I don't fucking like the game. I played it for a good 15 minutes. I'm not a fan. I'm disappointed. It seems janky to me. I don't like the selection of characters they put out. I was a little happy to hear that the Fantastic Four made an appearance. Only to discover today, since I haven't been playing the game, that, they don't have my favorite character fucking thing on there, or Human Torch. So, and it leads me to believe that when we do get the thing, we're going to get some knockoff version of the Hulk. I don't like it. I don't care. Go ahead.
Look here, the reason why you don't like it and the reason why I don't like it is two separate things.
Oh, you don't like it?
I'm just trashing the game. I'm fucking garbage in it. And it's
trash in the game.
I'm trash in the game. I'm not, the game ain't,
You're not physically in the game. You're trash at the game. The English language is not that fucking hard. Words mean stuff.
Go ahead.
Coquito is speaking.
Oh my God, that's not going to be a thing either.
I instantly regret that decision.
No, seriously, it's gonna take me some time to get used to actually playing this game because it literally threw me in a tizzy the last time I played it. Just trying to get the basis of just trying to strategize playing it. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to it and really enjoy it.
Okay.
So that's my reason for not liking it right this second.
All right, that's the only real gamer here. Sports games, fighting games, everything. Everything.
No, it's
literally everything.
It's true.
Let me explain to you two Goombas the dynamics of a hero shooter, right? Now, first off, let me start with you, Trey.
Okay.
You're saying that you're mad that the thing isn't on there. The thing will be available sometime this week. They released Susan and Reed first as a part of the Fantastic Four. They're releasing a new character every 3 weeks as far as it goes with the new battle pass or with their structure or whatever, right? So the thing will be there. Now, I don't know, if you go online and look, there are leaks of what his power set, what his move set will be. Mm-hmm. So I doubt that he's just gonna have the same thing as the Hulk, because the Hulk is the most frustrating character on the game. I don't touch the Hulk. And then also let me break it down to the simplistic nature of the game, right? Okay. You have characters that are tanks, you have Doctor Strange, you have the Hulk, you have Groot, you have Penny Parker, you have Captain America. These are tanks. These are characters with higher health, right? Their job is to push the pace. Your job is to get out in front of everybody else, push the pace, try to do damage and break up the other team, try to separate them, right? Mm-hmm. You have other characters who are it's called strategists, right? A strategist or a healer, right? These are the ones that you use. They sit in the back. They can heal certain characters. Their powers are to heal certain characters. You heal the tanks. You heal the duelists, who are the other characters. Those are the characters like Storm, like Black Panther, like Big Coquito made up from Bolito. Those are the characters who Moon Knight, Hawkeye. Those are the characters who sit back from distance, and their job is to just try and weaken the tanks or whatever. If they do damage and shit like that. Those are the ones you use that way. you can't play it like you would play any other type of shooter, like a
Okay.
Call of Duty or something like that. You can't push the pace because once you, it's not going to be no team wiping shit like that, nothing like that. It is a team-based game, so you have to make sure that you're playing with your teammates, right? Like you said, you played with you played with Black Panther.
Yeah.
Black Panther, your job is to flank around, get behind them, tear shit up, then get out of there,
Okay.
right? Because he only has 250 health. That means you can't take a whole bunch of hits. I mean, you got to get in there, break shit up. Just get them to break ranks.
Okay.
That's all you're supposed to do. Get them to break ranks. Now, when the thing comes out, your job is to be out front and just to break shit up. Like it's literally like if you take the ending scene of Avengers,
Okay.
when Captain America was giving everybody their jobs, think about Marvel Rivals that way. Think about your gameplay that way, right?
Okay.
So you look at the Hulk and just go smash. All right, my job is to go ahead and smash some shit up.
Okay.
Okay, you know what I mean? So that's hopefully this helps you and some of y'all, because I know some of y'all need that same shit. Because I didn't see in the lobbies. I know some of y'all out there playing TDM and shit. So there you go. Hopefully that helps.
I don't know if I'm gonna touch it again. I'll try it again. Maybe it's because I was playing about it.
Go ahead and just try the game.
Listen, no. So here's the thing: you will be playing again. Both of you will, because once I get my PS5 fixed, I'm in the squad because I'm not running with randoms. Because I ain't gonna be on the internet cursing out some little white kid or going back and forth with some frat bro because I asked him to switch off a Hawkeye because he's bad at it. So pick a couple characters, get good because we about to go in here.
All right, we'll eventually start up a Twitch and go live there, and I guess play it on there because I was not a fan when I played it. It didn't feel right. I did like the fact that they had the new Scarlet Spider skin for Peter Parker, and it was free, so I was happy about that.
They got the bombastic bag mask.
They do?
Yes.
No.
Yes. They got Squirrel Girl on there too.
Don't.
No, I'm just saying, like, they really had, like...
You gonna know you gonna break out the horny niggas, because she got them she got them shorts on. Bro, they got Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
Squirrel Girl is built like a Pixar model.
I did notice that a lot of female characters are thick and
Like it's a problem.
But
it's Squirrel Girl. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
it must be a black guy on the team that's doing the designing. Anyway,
Logan did do it.
Logan is problematic. We're not even gonna talk about it because he's done some shit.
His sexual
and it's
history
like,
is questionable.
Bruh, I know you an animal on the inside, but you ain't gotta be an animal on the inside.
Logan might be Pete Hegseth. Wait, what?
But I was attempting to transition into Spider-Man conversation, but we got
My bad.
derailed. Anyway, January 29th, we got Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the animated series is coming on Disney+. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see how they do Norman Osborn with the fresh waves. Like we said before, if he doesn't show up with a wave cap when he wakes up in the morning, we're going to have some problems. There's going to be some issues. I'm looking forward to that. Do you guys have any expectations for this series? Like, do you think it's going to go in line with the MCU? Or do you think it's going to be...
I already thought that they said that it wasn't going to be a canon to...
Did they say that?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to be canon. But so at this point, I'm just waiting to see because, I mean, it's a new show. So, I mean...
Yeah.
I have a couple things that I'm anticipating about the show.
Okay.
One, that scene from the trailer where Spider-Man whips that brick into that boy's face.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see how they get around justifying Spider-Man being a murderer.
Yeah.
Because there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that kid ain't dead.
Yeah.
That's a teenager with a he still
Or
got
he's in a coma.
He still
He's in a
got the
coma.
squishy part of his brain. I mean, the squishy part of his skull. So either that nigga dead
Or
or
he's in a coma.
Right. Also, I really, really hope that Coleman Domingo kills it as Norman Osborn, right? Because I hope that he puts on the voiceover performance to end all voiceover performances. Because then possibly when we do get Norman Osborn in the MCU, we can make him a black man. And that's just something that I would love to see. Like, we already got the waves for it. Like, the hair in the comics has been black forever.
It has.
So I don't want to hear shit from, well, that's not comic book accurate. He's always been a white man. That hair is nigga.
Yeah.
That's all nigga hair. and I would love to see, like, Coleman Domingo, if you've seen his acting history, if you've seen the stuff that he's been in, like in Fear the Walking Dead, like, this dude is, they call certain actors are like forces of nature, like Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Coleman Domingo, in my opinion, is just right there, and I would love to see him playing a villain, especially a villain like Norman fucking Osborn in the MCU. That shit would be fucking outstanding. So I hope he really does put what the old grandma say, put your foot in it or put your drawers in it. I hope he put his drawers in it.
Put your drawers in it. No. All right, so we're excited to see that. Neither one of our grandparents have ever said put your drawers in. Maybe your foot, maybe your pinky toe, but not ain't nobody putting their drawers in the food. If they did, we got some. We did, and you revealed some stuff to me about what my grandparents put shit in food that I'm mad about. I'm still mad about to this day. I'm not gonna call you out on live, but we're gonna have a conversation in person at some point. Just anyway. So next thing. What are you going to call them when we get what is it? Not New World Order. Oops, sorry.
Brave New World.
Brave New World. When Brave New World drops, what are you personally going to call Sam Wilson?
Captain America. Because that's exactly what he is. There's no other thing to call him. Because he's fucking Captain America.
Okay. I'm glad to hear him say it.
Why you jerk off the mic? Shut up. All right, so Big Coquito just said it, and I'm going to double up on that. I'm pretty sure Trey's going to agree with this as well.
Obviously.
Like, I mean, he's just moderating, but because you got to be right down the pipe to begin with. But I know where you stand on this. He is not Sam Wilson. He is not Falcon. He's not Black Falcon. He's not Black Captain America. He's not Black in America. He is Captain fucking America. Kevin Feige has said it. The writers have said it. Steve Rogers is no longer Captain America. He's just Steve Rogers. Now he's old man Cap, who is somewhere doing something weird to Peggy Carter's body. But he is not Captain America anymore. Sam Wilson is Captain America. I had this conversation with somebody. It almost got a little bit heated. Even though this person that I was debating with, you're somebody I care about. But your ass almost got cursed out real bad. Real fucking bad. But he is Captain fucking America and nothing else. Right? It's none of that. The Falcon is now Joaquin Torres. It's not Joaquin Torres.
Yes.
Not Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
Also, please. This is the part that almost got her ass cursed out. Don't tell me that fucking Bucky needs that shield. You know why Bucky doesn't get the shield?
Because he's murder.
Because murder! He is a fucking murderer. He's killed so many fucking people.
Including the Starks.
Right. And Captain America is a title about being the righteous man. The man that's going to do the right thing. And no matter what's going on. Bucky, you know what he's going to do when he gets his back against the wall? Murder! That's what he's going to do. Sam fights for all people. Captain America fights for all people. Be they red, white, black, blue, brown, purple, whatever the fuck. That is why he's Captain America, because he's the righteous man. He is the American dream. The irony of a black man wearing the red, white, and the blue of a country that can't stand him because of the color of his skin. Steve, that wasn't lost on Steve Rogers. That's why he passed him the shield. So, I need for everybody to get hip. Stop with the Black Falcon bullshit. Stop with the Black Captain America. Stop with the Black Falcon. He is Captain fucking America.
Rick said put some respect on his name.
Asterisk fucking. Okay.
Also, I will be adding to my AMC popcorn buckets. Because there's a Captain America bucket coming.
Is it going to be the shield?
It's the shield, and it extends into a popcorn bucket.
Oh, I'm getting that, yeah.
Okay.
And so there are several ones, actually. Cinemark has the Red Hulk bucket that the popcorn goes in his back. And then there's another one that Regal has that has the jetpack with the little wings on it that comes on the side of the bucket.
So we're going to see this movie 15 times. We're going to see this movie because I got to get all of them. Okay, all right, here's the assignment. You already got your AMC stub signed up.
Oh, yeah, I got mine. Too.
We got to pick a different one because, we can all go, and I don't care. I'm going to go see this shit multiple times. I'm excited for this movie.
Yeah.
My notes. Oh, shit. Sorry.
By the way, shout out to my son Miles. He in the comment section saying, hey.
Thanks, Miles. Where the hell is my son at? Damn it, Trey.
My son's better than yours.
I was about to say some shit. I ain't gonna go in. Anyway, so after that, we got Spidey, we got Brave New World, and then we've got Thunderbolts after that. So then we can see Bucky committing more murder apparently. But in between that time,
As a senator.
As a U.S. senator.
Yes. I mean,
Which ain't too far from real life.
Exactly. But before that, or you said, I found this out today from you. We are going to be at BlerdCon this year.
March 7th through the 9th.
Yeah, I'm only going to be there on the weekend because I'm off on Saturdays. We're going to go there full force. Hopefully we can get some shirts made by then. And then, show up, shake some shit up, see how it goes.
I was about to say, Saturday is the day that we'll all be there.
Yeah.
Herb, you said you'll be there Friday during the day.
Yeah, I'm taking my son there because he's never been to BlerdCon, so that's going to be an experience for him.
If I may come Friday night, it may take some convincing because I work Saturday mornings. But if somebody convinces me the right way, maybe I'll show up for a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Who the fuck's gonna convince? Anyway,
You know they be watching. You know they be on you, boy. You know they be on you, boy. Anyway,
next up, so we're live, we're direct here on YouTube, but also we found out after the inauguration and everything, we got our TikTok back. Yay! Aren't you guys happy? Aren't you excited to get your TikTok back?
Yay.
No? Why not?
I was barely on it.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
all right.
I was the only one that you're really using that.
So I would doom scroll a little bit on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
It would always give me some interesting things. Here's my problem, right? I'm about to go here.
Oh shit.
So once your politics are revealed to me, I'm gonna cut you off.
There you go.
Walmart, Target, not fucking with y'all. We'll get into that in another topic a little bit later. But so I find it really weird that the night before the inauguration, like there's always a method to everyone's madness. People do things, everything is done for a reason, right? The night before the inauguration, you cut it. It's gone. Everybody's in a panic. That was all over all the social medias that was left. Everybody's talking about, oh, TikTok's really gone. Blah, blah, blah. And then they left that message up there. Do you have it?
I have. No, I don't have. I have the welcome back message.
Okay, but I know the we're working to get it back, and we're working with
President Trump.
I can't even.
Yeah,
bring,
I saw. I just
Before he was elected.
Can't even say the shit out of my mouth. Can't bring myself to say the shit. I'm not gonna say anything else because it could possibly get me in trouble. So I'm gonna back off on that one. But that message was up there. Then
12 hours later.
12 hours. For some people, sleep.
Yeah.
And then it's back. And then you just got this message up here. Just go ahead and read, please.
Thank you for your patience and support. As a result of President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the U.S. ! You can continue to create, share, and discover all the things you love about TikTok.
If those two messages right there, if y'all think that's the TikTok that you were using before it went down, or that it's the same social network, you haven't been paying attention and you are highly mistaken. Everything on that bitch is being tracked to the utmost degree now. Now, also, if you make any type of political message, your shit will not get pushed. You will not be monetized. You will not have the success that you were having. There is something that is happening right now that I really wish everybody would have been paying attention to a while ago. What is this, 2025? He got first elected in 2016, so it was about 8-9 years ago. So I really wish everybody would have been paying attention. Let's not even go back 8 years. 2.5, let's say 2.5 years ago. 2.5, maybe 3 years ago. I sat on Blerds and whiskey. They struck down Roe v. Wade. I looked down the pipe of the camera and said, they are coming for everything. I said it years ago. This son of a bitch is playing from Hitler's playbook and he's not even changing the shit up. It's literally verbatim. If you paid attention even a little bit in history class in school, you would see the shit. And it's happening. The first thing that he did was to defame and deconstruct the trust that the public has in the media. Now, everybody running around saying fucking fake news. Everybody's saying this shit like it's cool to say. Meanwhile, you don't trust anybody. We stopped trusting scientists and people that have put their careers and lives into this shit, and we start trusting a fucking shyster who people are telling me has more qualifications than an overeducated black woman to lead this country, but this bitch was firing people for fake in a game show on television.
Yep.
But let me bring it back to TikTok. If you think it's if you think it's still TikTok, you're highly mistaken. I wouldn't keep using it. Go use that other one. I can't say it out my mouth because y'all know what I do for a living.
But I can't say it. I don't know how to say it. He's talking about Red Book or Red Note, whatever it's called. I got one. I downloaded it to see. I don't understand shit that's going on, but I definitely got on there and created my own little space. So if you want to find me, it's your boy Trey Crawford.
Duolingo is a thing.
It is. I did download Duolingo the night I downloaded it. I need to start paying more attention. Have you joined any other social media systems?
I'm still on IG, and I was barely on TikTok. I was on TikTok heavy for about a year, and then I just kind of like fell off.
Okay.
And it's just like at
That's
this
point,
point,
you're trying to maintain 14 different Instagrams. It's kind of hard to use any other social media.
pretty much. I mean, yeah, it's a lot.
Okay.
Herb is the Kevin Durant of content creators. It's just like, oh, switch it to the burner account. Hey man, y'all leave Herb alone.
Is he in the comments right now? But yeah, so yeah, even being on Instagram, you're still not safe. It's gonna be
I'm not
Did you
blind.
just check the comments for yourself? Did you just do that?
No, I just checked the comments. Darren Smith, Sam Club is owned by Walmart, so please cut them off.
Absolutely. But yeah, Instagram, they're all, so we're just going to get into it. The inauguration just happened. We're a week out from that whole debaucherous situation that we saw on TV, and the night before even more so. We're going to talk about that too. But all of the oligarchs were there. All of the main stars of all your media conglomerates, they were all there. We're talking about Elon, we're talking about Zuckerberg, we're talking about Bezos. They were all there during the inauguration. And they're all smiles, happy, excited that it happened. And because they're going to make a shit, they already own, what, 20% of the world's wealth?
Pretty much.
And they've already, they're trying to get more. They're trying to not just get more, but they also want to make sure they control everything. Like you said, it's been long-term storytelling where he has planned this out over this 16-year period to get things under control. And I really think that they are the ones behind him that are getting these things the way they are, so that they can control the media, they can control what we say, they can take away our civil liberties, and make things the way they want them, so they can truly control the American populace. I think that's what's going to happen. But now let's get into the brass tacks. But we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Did you say you want to pause for a second? Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot for a second we were live. Shit. So I'm behind the scenes, nigga held up a clock on us. And I was like, oh shit, we gotta take a break? Okay, we do that on live? Anyway, the salute heard around the world. I know you fired up, I know. What are your thoughts, homie? Big Coquito?
Big Coquito don't like that.
I hate that so much.
You gave it to him.
I know. You gave me Weekend Herb. And I ran with that motherfucker. So yeah, Big Coquito don't like that shit. When you have to look at shit and laugh just to keep yourself from going crazy.
That's for the last.
I mean, it's the only thing that I really just seen was like they had how like when you see like that little the arm thing where it goes up and there's like different levels to it, and then as soon as it gets like to the salute, and they say like racist, and then the rest of them's like when he has it all the way up, it's like hi, when it's like when you lifting the arm up,
it's a mirror of racism.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't fucking like this place. I don't. What?
I mean,
it's like, god damn, can we just be decent fucking people? Can we?
What does Ricochet say?
Don't bring that here. Please don't bring that. But I've always said it fills us with a sense of impotent rage.
Yeah.
And it's like, what can we do about this? What can we do? He tell us, go vote, go do this. The fucker, he admitted to rigging the election the night before. No. And And then,
remember the 5th of November.
And then he throws up a Nazi salute. I know we're not supposed to say a word. I'm sorry, my bad, YouTube. But
you can say Sikh Heil.
okay, yeah, he threw up a Sikh Heil. Like, what the fuck? How do we combat this? How do we even start to prevent what we think is going to happen from happening? But
see, I really can't even say it because I mean,
no, we're not even.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna say it. It's just
don't even allude to it.
There's things that you can do. It's just I don't recommend that you do it.
So I've been flipping people off in Cybertrucks for the past years. Every time I see a Cybertruck, I give them the finger, and I make sure that they see me giving them the finger. I do not support Elon Musk in anything that he does. I haven't supported Elon Musk in anything that he does for a very long time. Elon Musk is a South African. He is an immigrant. He is a racist. He has been a racist. He will continue to be a racist. He is backing the party of racism. Now, let's get to this whole salute. Because the mental gymnastics that I'm hearing from the right to try and justify this makes me want to vomit. For 11 years of my life, I dedicated myself to working with children with special needs. And you guys know those children still hold a very special place in my heart. The reason why I'm saying that is because people are saying Elon has autism and he has social anxiety. And people with autism will do things that are a little peculiar and weird when they get in high stress situations.
Him jumping up and down or giving that. This shit? No.
I would choke the life out of someone if they were to ever say that to me in my face. You think we're stupid. You think that if you talk in a condescending way, that we're just going to get emotional, we're going to get upset, we're going to start cursing, we're going to do all of this stuff. I'm talking like this, and I'm talking this pitch to show you that we will not. We can fight intelligently, and we can debate just as equally and on even ground and just as condescendingly. This man threw up a Nazi salute, not once, but twice. Please don't tell me that he was extending out his heart. Tony Baker put out a video saying, I'm talking about if you're giving your heart to someone, you're giving out lovingly. You give it out peacefully. You would undercup your hands. Exactly. It's not aggressive. This other lady put out a video saying, oh, he did this. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The thumb was tucked. The four fingers were up. That was at a perfect 90-degree angle. That was a Sikh Heil.
Yeah.
They are not hiding it anymore. The time of us being, I don't know, just turning the other cheek and being peaceful about it and not saying where we stand is over. They have not been playing by the rules for a very, very long time. And people on the left, we've been sitting back with our legs in the air, just taking it for way too long. It is time to start fighting back against these motherfuckers because they're not gonna stop. They're getting worse. They're getting more emboldened. They're getting more emblazoned. They're literally doing the shit in people's faces.
Yeah, like no regard.
And the mainstream media is jumping through hoops because they're scared of what's gonna happen to them if they say what it is. This is what he did.
Yeah.
You're not going to fucking piss on my face and tell me that it's raining. I will not. I have a brain. I was raised by a woman who sacrificed her whole life to get her kids to a successful place in life. I'm not gonna disrespect her by taking your bullshit.
Thanks.
Fuck that. There is no more picking a side. There's no more down the middle. Fuck all of that. I don't give a shit. This is the time for civil disobedience. They are coming after people's children in schools, in churches. These motherfuckers are evil, and it is time to fight back against evil. There's no more standing on the sidelines for me, guys. I'm sorry. I will not take this. This is bullshit.
I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you because I mean, like you said, you try to be peaceful, and then they go ahead and start doing this fuck shit. At some point, you're gonna fuck around and find out, And when and my rebuttal to it is me saying this is basically like, don't sit here and look at us crazy when we do the shit when you were acting crazy towards us. So for every action there is a reaction. So if you fuck up and do some racist type shit and we check you on that shit, don't sit there and look at us crazy like, oh, why did you do this? No. Here's the thing. As much as we love Dr. King, and he's very peaceful, my brother Malcolm was right too. I mean, let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's we're trying to be peaceful, but at some point, it's you gonna fuck around and poke the bear.
Yeah.
and
So I totally agree. We can't go quietly into the night. We can't. I'm not going to sit here and quote the whole Independence Day speech, but I totally agree with both of you. There is no sidelines anymore, because eventually, even as Black people, they're going to make their way down. They're making their way down the list, and things are going to start being taken away that are going to affect us more and more every day. So we have to make sure we are prepared. We have to make sure we protect our own. We have to make sure that we are capable, and there's no way they can take these things away from us. We have to fight. It's just that simple. Sorry, train of thought. That also gets into the next point of that one thing that they did take away, which leads into them taking stuff away, the diversity, equity, inclusions. They have started to remove that, and even to the point where they are telling people in points of power that if you find anybody that is involved in diversity, equity, inclusion acts and trying to hire people like that, let the government know.
I'll do you a step further. There are people that there are a couple of degrees of separation that I know who have been told, yeah, go ahead, you're on leave until we can process your termination. Because they've been quantified as a diversity, equity, and inclusion hire. There are whole departments of the government that have essentially closed.
Yeah.
These people went to work on a Monday, had a job, being very affluent, had a career, had everything going, thought about moving up, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they were struggling like the rest of us, and now they don't have a job.
Yeah.
All because of the whims of, I'm gonna say a madman right now. Let's just start with the madman and a bunch of people who believe. The basis for where the Republican Party is right now, I want everybody to go look this up, please. I give y'all homework every time on the internet, so please, let's start reading. Please look up the Great Replacement Theory. Please read about that and understand what it is. In order to know where you're going and what's coming for you, you have to understand the mindset of your enemy. Please read. Please understand these things. Again, was it 2023 that I said, hey, everybody go read about Project 2025.
Yep.
This is some scary shit.
Yep.
This is some really, really scary shit. And now guess what? How many days he been in office? It's the 25th? 5 days? They've checked 9 things out of the 25 off.
Yeah. And
9.
Signing things off and sending it.
9 out of 25 in 5 days. Y'all think this shit ain't real. Y'all think they don't want to see us back in chains. And I'm just speaking in generalities. Y'all think that the shit can't happen because, oh, I got an iPhone and I drive a Lexus, or I got this and I got that, whatever the fuck. I got it. No, motherfucker, this is real. This is real life. We live in hell. And I need for everybody to, if I'm animated, if I'm loud, it's because I'm passionate about this shit and because this shit is happening in front of our eyes. And there are still people out there that don't believe they wasted their vote by not voting for Kamala. There are still people who think because we are in modern times that they would never let this happen. Meanwhile, it's continuing to happen. My new phrase that I say to people who tell me that I'm overreacting is, you sound like a German in 1938. Because those people said the same thing. Oh, this would never happen. We would never do this. It's not going to end up like this. And what happened?
Meanwhile,
people forget that Hitler was in power and lost it and came back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
Yep.
He was in power, lost it, and now is coming back with a fucking vengeance and even more motivated and has more sycophants behind his back.
This is what we call history repeats itself.
And even those who were opposing our current, you know who, the inauguration was perfect to show that they were there to bend the knee. They were there to shake hands. The cheeks. And yes, spread the cheeks. They gave it up easy. They gave it up willingly. No date, no nothing. Like, oh, you bought me a candy bar. That's what happened. So if you didn't see it, what I urge, in addition to their homework, I urge you guys to save videos and documentations that you see and witness. Screenshot, record, buy a hard drive, because they're going to try to make it so you can't refer back to things that happened. That video of him throwing up that salute, that's eventually going to be scrubbed. That's going to be something we're going to have to search high and low to find. And part of combating the overwriting of history is documentation. Save everything. Upload it somewhere, not someone that's owned by Google or anything like that. Save hard copies. Go buy discs. They should be saved in your home so you can save it, so we can send it out there. The good thing about people going over to Red Note is that there are other countries, or another country out there that sees the American populace is not as gung-ho, or we're not behind this. We're not in agreement of the things that are going on. We have to show the rest of the world, because God forbid it goes down to that happening, what happened in 1938, happening here in 2025, where we think, where they thought all Germans were bad. There were some people there that were vehemently against it. They were helping Jewish people escape and get out of the situations they're in. He's already trying to block us off. You think that him saying, "Oh, I think we should make a 51st state out of Canada," is for jokes? It's just for no. He want to make so American populace can't escape there. We can't run there. Oh, you're an American, we're going to send you back. That's what they want to do. You want to go to Africa? You want to go to Africa? I mean, you want to go to Africa? You ain't going to make it over there. You're not going to be able to leave the country. They're going to keep you here and keep you in servitude, or they're going to exterminate. That's what happened. 75 years ago? That's what happened. So be aware of what's going on in the world.
Literally 10 years before my dad was born.
Damn, old. Sorry, my bad.
Hold on. When you think about that, that's wild, right? Think about
Oh,
this.
my dad's birth certificate says colored.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm pretty sure mine says too.
Listen, it's not that long ago, people.
It's a mental thing. Yeah. It's a mental, like, that they tell you these things were a long time ago. They put pictures in black and white. They desaturate things and all of that to make you think, oh, that was so long ago. Meanwhile, I promise you, let's just use this room for example. Everybody in this room knows somebody that they talk to, hug, embrace, care about, love, that experienced segregation and the civil rights movement firsthand. I promise you.
My great-grandfather fought the Klan before moving up here to the DMV area.
Tell you something. My grandfather, his grandmother, had to beat up a racist cop in downtown DC when they were in their 20s.
Yep.
Because the cop was trying to beat my grandfather over the head for existing.
Yeah.
That.
So, and this is somebody who I talk to, who I debate with, who I've hugged, who I fucking pick up because he's all old now. But this is someone who I experienced life with, who has watched me grow up into the man that I am. Someone has taught me a lot of things that I know, and a lot of things that even I don't, that he doesn't know that I know.
Yeah.
So again, this shit is real, y'all.
Yeah.
This shit is real.
And just to cut you off.
No,
but
please.
Just to piggyback on what you were saying earlier, Trey. They're trying to delete everything. It's basically the same thing that they're trying to do now with what's in the history books that they're not trying to refresh. And we're not trying to go ahead and talk about it anymore. Like, guys, we know about the Tulsa Massacre. Just because, you're not going to sit there and roam up at my door and put a gun at me and say this shit didn't happen. No, the shit happened.
Hey, I think one better. You know, so they teach a course in the Air Force on the Tuskegee Airmen. They struck that shit down today. They can no longer teach about the Tuskegee Airmen.
And just to piggyback on what you're saying, even a lot of myself, I'll say myself, I'm not gonna say a lot of people. I didn't know about what happened in Tulsa until Lovecraft theory?
Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country? I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know that happened.
Watch me.
I didn't even know about Yeah, I didn't even know about sundown towns until about 2007.
The Green Book.
I didn't know. Like, I didn't know there were. I didn't know Silver Spring, Maryland.
Hold on. It's still going on right now.
Yeah. I didn't know that Silver
In
Spring, Maryland was an
2025.
area. I didn't know Silver Spring, Maryland was an area that we were not supposed to be in after 9 p.m.
It's called Sugarland.
Did not know. Like, what?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sugarland.
Also, here's another disturbing thing that I don't know if y'all know about. Did y'all hear about the legislation that a senator brought forth?
Which one?
To make it a third term.
Yeah, we felt that. Well, I didn't know that they brought that forth, but we knew something like it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like years ago when I said sarcastically, all hail Emperor Trump, I meant that shit. Like he's trying to stay. And it may not be him. Hell, Barron is standing there quietly being quiet. It ain't gonna be Eric, ain't gonna be Trump Jr. It'll probably be Barron that's gonna take over. Like or his other daughter. Like they're gonna be in power. They're gonna be in power.
They don't let women do stuff.
I mean, yeah, but anyway. All right, so here at Gamma Blerds, we try to keep things light, but unfortunately, this series should be ending.
Life be life now.
It do. But as we round out this episode, let's try to pick things back up. Let's talk about something that we love, which unfortunately is still rife with a lot of political infusion in it. We got the Royal Rumble coming up. No, first before that, we got main event. And thankfully, we know that the Hulkster's not going to be there.
Got main event in 2
Fuck
hours.
you, Hulk Hogan. Suck a dick and die. Yeah, body slam that. So we on Saturday night's main event, we've got a lot of pre-set up stuff for the matches that are going to happen on the Royal Rumble. Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax for the 15,000th time. We've got, I'm kind of excited, but I'm also not really excited for Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu. Because it's Big Ben slapping man meat. Like,
Nah. So
Jacob Fatu go ahead and carry the match.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, that's the only part of the main event that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah.
And honestly, like this is the perfect way to get Jacob Fatu. Like Jacob Fatu is over, but this is the way to cement him as a badass.
Yeah.
Let him get in there and toss Braun Strowman big ass all the way around because he can do it.
Yep.
Like the promo he cut last night on SmackDown was outstanding, and that's an old MLW promo actually that he cut on Robert Hammerstone. But yeah, like this,
Dog whoop your ass.
he hasn't said it yet, but it's coming. It's coming. But no, like I think this would be the perfect. Braun is still, because he's so fucking big. He's still like that perfect foil when you're trying to push somebody over, and it's just like, oh, go toss around the big dude, and it's like you know. So I'm excited for that because I'm a Jacob Fatu stan. Like again, the fucking Samoan, the greatest nickname in the history of wrestling. At your mama, I don't care. And the Samoan werewolf.
Yes.
I'm about to cut my shirt the way he cut his and start wearing fucking tape around my arms and shit.
Wait for the summertime, please. All right.
I'm gonna record a show like that one day.
Lord,
And he will. He will. Seriously, but
if you're watching this on the show, don't do that ever again. And then we have Cody versus Kevin Owens.
no, that's that's the contract
What's the point
signing.
of doing that? We should
No,
do that shit on SmackDown.
They because this the week is what
They're in San Antonio and they needed a reason for Shawn Michaels to be on TV.
that part. And what's his name? This Royal Rumble's only what, a week away?
Yeah.
So, I mean, so I mean, you need something to put up. And I mean, hey, like Rick said, you need HBK out there. Just go ahead, talk a little junk and everything. Go ahead and let Kevin Owens
That's
speak.
way too close to the Hulkster. Don't do that.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Exactly.
That doesn't work for me.
That's not how Shawn Michaels sounds. He got the Coke voice, yes, but no.
This here dude.
So speaking of Royal Rumble,
beer.
what do you think is who do you think is showing up? Surprising for the men and women's Royal Rumbles, and who do you think is going to win? We'll start here, of course.
Okay, so they haven't said it yet. They haven't put out there as far as like, is he ready to come back? I would not be surprised if Big E makes his appearance. You put me up there first. We haven't talked about it, so I mean, hey, I
Fair
wouldn't
enough.
be-
Fair enough.
So Herb didn't steal it. Or Big Oquito didn't steal it.
Just beat
So-
me up. It's okay.
No, seriously, I think that we're gonna get Kofi to go ahead and do his thing during Royal Rumble,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be Big E to go ahead and toss his ass out there.
I would love to see that.
But I also think, as far as who's gonna win, I would not be surprised if CM Punk wins and throwing out Cena.
That would be awesome. That would be
I
awesome.
stole yours too.
Yeah, I'm on a fucking roll today, and we haven't even talked about this.
What you got for who you got
For the one, I keep forgetting.
I know he's still this. I think we're all gonna think the same thing.
What's homegirl from TNA that was just Jordan Grace is gonna make another appearance, and I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't come on NXT anymore.
Oh, okay.
She's not gonna come on NXT anymore. She's gonna be on the full-blown roster with either Raw or SmackDown.
I would agree with that if she wasn't so damn young. Jordan Grace is still like 26.
The fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Also, you were saying, so just real quick, just elaborate on this a little bit. You were saying that Kofi's gonna do one of his spots.
He's gonna do one of his spots.
I don't think so. That gets him like he's a heel now, and that's very much a face thing to do. I think somebody else is gonna be in the Rumble that could do one of his do one of those spots. Honestly, I think that's the perfect spot for Javon Evans from NXT to come in and do something like that. Now, and
Is it Joe okay?
Huh?
Is it Joe?
That matters, Rumble. But also to get like ultimate heat on Kofi, like somebody will be doing that, and Kofi go fuck no and just like kick him over or something like that. Like that's how you keep the heel seat heat going. So I can see something like that happening.
Okay. All right. I've got. I think AJ Lee's coming in.
I think so.
I think she's coming in. I think she's gonna make it.
If I hit light it up, I'm gonna go off like a schoolgirl.
Just, I'm going the fuck off. I think
Rick is gonna start skipping around the room just like.
And as far as winning, I think Charlotte's gonna win. I think she's coming back. She's gonna win. She's gonna challenge Tiffy to go.
Can I ask you this before you go any further?
Sure.
Do you think them showing a promo of her on SmackDown was too early?
No. I would have liked it better if she's surprised. I like the surprise part better.
I want the pop.
Yeah, but I think she's coming back. She's getting her 17th title. I think that's what's going to happen. That's why they also move people around. They put Rhea back on because she's also going to be pursuing that title picture, and we'll go from there. As far as the men, I really want to see what's the guy? I am the ruler. I forgot his fucking name. I think he's going to come in for this Royal Rumble. I don't think he's going to win, but I think he's coming in. I do see CM Punk winning. I'm not going to lie. I see him winning, but if anything, it'll be like him, Cena. I really kind of want Cena to win. I don't want to put Cena in the damn Elimination Chamber match.
No, I think I'm promoting this damn thing like, he's gonna be in the Elimination Chamber.
I know. But no, he said he declared for the Rumble. I want him to win, but I think that Cena is not done. I think that Cena eventually is finally going to go heel. I think that he's going to get in the Royal Rumble. He's going to win the Royal Rumble, and he's going to lose at WrestleMania, and he's not going to be wearing the colorful shit anymore. He might go black. He might go Hollywood Hulk Hogan version and go evil heel and build up a stable from there. That's what I can see happening for Cena if he's truly not done.
Well, if he really wants to go heel, he can wear a Canadian tuxedo. So as far as for the women's, I expect Asuka to come back. I expect Becky Lynch to come back. Hopefully, what is her name? Alexa Bliss gets her contract situation settled.
Yeah.
Because they had a comeback schedule, but they had her people said they wanted a new contract, and TKO was just like,
we've got enough blondes.
Right. So yeah, I would love to see that. I don't know. They've only announced like 7 women for the women's one, and like 6 of those were last night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you never know who's gonna show up in the women's one, but I very much expect. I actually expect Becky Lynch to win the women's one, just because you can't like she's always gonna be over. Like she's always gonna be mega over.
She won twice.
I think
she won once.
I think she's won one.
Okay.
But yeah, but she's still like she's their most popular women's wrestler at this point. Like everybody talks about how popular Rhea Ripley is right now, or how popular just Rhea Ripley. Really, she's the only one that really gets a reaction.
Yeah.
And so, but like I could really see her winning. As far as the men's one go, the men's tournament goes, I don't know if we're gonna get that many surprises, honestly. Like, I know Malachi Black's contract isn't up with AEW until the middle of February, so he's not going to be available till then. But I very much think the story of the Men's Royal Rumble isn't going to be the surprises. I think it's going to be the Final Four.
Yeah.
And the Final Four, I very much believe it's going to be Roman Reigns, Cena, CM Punk, and you can either change in Drew McIntyre or Seth Rollins. I can see something, because I really want Sword to happen. I can see something where like Drew McIntyre sacrificed himself to save Seth Rollins. I can see that happening, and that continues to quell those flames. And then we have the Justified Heels of America, KO, Seth, and Drew McIntyre roaming around just beating the hell out of people.
You think they're going to put Sammy in that? Because I can see Sammy joining in. I know he wasn't part of the original, but I can see him joining in.
If Sammy shows up and helps, because you know they're going to do the title match before they do the Men's Rumble.
Yeah, absolutely.
If Sammy helps out KO, then I think that could be another thing, because it's about time that Sami Zayn like gets back to being a heel character.
Yeah.
And the norm is they always like it's always him and KO, and they separate come out. But now they could do what they did with DIY. Like everybody's anticipating DIY to separate, and then Gargano flipped it on everybody's head and made the heel turn.
I was mad as shit about that shit. Boy.
Everybody else was too for about 30 seconds, and then they went back to giving no reaction whenever DIY comes out. That makes me sad, guys. Yeah. Please be excited for tag teams. Motor City Machine Guns deserve your respect. I'm tired of them coming out to pops, and then the crowd's just like, what's this? Who are these guys? But yeah, like I'm not gonna give a winner for the Men's Royal Rumble. That's my Final Four prediction, and I think there's going to be a hell of a story told at the end of it.
Okay.
Also, it's the time for Kevin Owens to go over Cody Rhodes too.
Also, speaking of Kevin Owens, did y'all see his shirt that he wore yesterday?
I wasn't paying attention. What was the shirt? I still need that son of a.
It was Naomi's shirt. Because he was going up against
It was?
Jimmy.
Oh, shit. That's hilarious. Yo, Kevin Owens is a fucking...
Whoever is designing his shirts, they need a raise.
It's probably him. It's probably him saying, make this now. So, as we close out, one last question, because I forgot about this, and I looked down and realized, we didn't talk about this. All right, so, if you've been paying attention to anything, I know you don't want to talk about it, but you just want to make your silent statement. There's a release of the curse, the statue curse.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, we're in the DMV. We in Maryland. We're Washingtonians. We are Commanders fans. I really don't watch football that much, but I said, fuck it, I'm gonna wear the colors today. I don't care. Yeah. But what do you think of the curse of the statue? Sorry.
Okay, so this for people who don't know what's going on. Long story short. The Rocky statue that's out in Philadelphia. There's been plenty of teams who came in, like the Minnesota Vikings in the NFC Championship a couple years ago, decided to go ahead and go and do their chant and put, which is skull, and put Vikings paraphernalia on Rocky. They got their asses kicked. The 49ers decided to go ahead and do the same exact thing. They got their asses kicked. Now here's the thing that happened to as far as the other day. They originally thought that it was a Commanders fan who did this, but whoever was on IG went and did some digging, and it actually was a Packers fan who did it. So it's not us. We didn't do it. Me personally, I got confidence that we're gonna win. I'm not even worried about that shit, but that shit does give off bad juju. I just don't fuck with it.
I was gonna say, you think the curse cares? Who did it?
Well, I'm gonna say that there is no more curse. Because Sylvester Stallone was just given a job in the cabinet of a certain person that we talked about a little bit earlier. So all of that Rocky juju is now gone. There is no more underdog, because now you're on the side of whatever that is. My champion is Creed. So I don't know about the rest of y'all. I believe in Creed. And
Rick said, "Fuck Adrian."
Trying to tell you, come on. Nah, fuck all of that, nigga. Like, I'm an Apollo Creed. I'm an Apollo and a Adonis fan. So Rocky curses don't bother me none. Also, to my Philadelphia people, I know some of y'all gonna see this. You're probably watching it. I'm just gonna say it. All you HNIC folk, If we win, you gonna have to block my ass.
Oh, nigga, it's gonna be on.
You gonna have to block my ass something fierce, cause I'm telling you, I'm gonna go fucking insane.
I DM'd Kurt the other day. He didn't even answer.
Oh, cause he not gonna answer.
Yeah,
He not gonna answer.
You
Nigga,
dropping names.
you bet.
Yeah,
You
I didn't know.
bet.
I said what I said.
I know y'all gonna be at the David Buster's in Philadelphia. I might make that route up there. God damn it, just because I'm off on Sundays and Mondays too. Boy, you gonna have to block my ass.
And I'm going in the belly of the beast tomorrow. I got a friend of mine who actually is a whole bunch of her and her family are a whole bunch of Eagle fans. I'm bringing Miles with me. We got our jerseys. We going in there talking shit. We ain't scared. We already beat you before. It's not like, oh, this is like what's the name? Seth Joyner said it's gonna. They ain't got a snowball chance in hell. Watch this, because every single team that came out there talking shit, what they do? They lost to a fucking rookie in the NFC champion in the playoffs.
We ain't have a chance in hell to be the #1 team that's 15-2. Detroit was destined for the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was talking about Aiden Hutchinson was gonna be back and playing in the Super Bowl. Where he at? At home rehabbing his shit in cold ass Michigan.
No, hold on a second. He's what's that what's the name?
Cancun on 3. 1, 2, 3. Cancun.
With JD Biden.
Yeah.
So but no, like he's gonna be working on his bundles and State Farm commercials and all that other shit. So I mean, yeah.
Darren.
Oodle, suave.
Darren Smith in the comments, yes. And y'all mayor can't even spell the name of the team. So why we got this
ELGLES Elgos.
What don't even matter? Egos, nigga.
Okay. So as you can see, everybody's pumped up for the big game tomorrow. Make sure you tune into that. Get in the comments, drop what you feel is going to happen. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the show. We're going to round out here, and we got other shit to get into. But yeah, thanks for joining us here on Gamma Blerds. I almost said the old show.
Come take this shot.
No drinking. But thanks for joining us here. Catch us here. We're going to try to do live every week. And yeah, love you guys. See you later. Peace. We got to end that live. Yeah, the live is still going.
Fuck off.